Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Alyssa and it is day 4 technically of NaNoWrimo, but I am doing a vlog for yesterday because I tried doing one but then it ended up taking forever to try and get through it and I kept having to restart, and I'm hoping this is the last time I have to restart this video. Anyways, so in these vlogs for NaNoWrimo, I'm going to be telling you my word count and telling you how it's going, and then also I have a quote that I will be choosing, and the one that I have is actually the last 2 sentences that I wrote in yesterday's writing session. And there's a black dot on the screen that I'm gonna get rid of. Okay. So I have this notebook that is for Zamora, and I have like character descriptions and stuff like that, so most of it you cannot see. But I left off, so pretty much what I do is I put the number that I left off at, and then I will put that there. And then I'll put the number that I stop at, and I'll just put now, and then add, and then I'll subtract that one from that one to get the amount that I've written, which is right there. So that was for Mondays. I'll show you a close-up. And if I get to my goal, I'll put a little sticker for motivation. So I cannot put a sticker on these dates as well as my calendar that I have somewhere on my desk, but I will put a sticker on them only after I've written that amount. So, and I'll put the goal, I think it's right, oh, there it is. So, I will put the date or the goal on the next day, the night before. But last night I did not do that, so I'll do that right now in this video, so that in the next video I can tell you what it is. Yesterday I had planned 2 goals. Sometimes I'll do 2 depending on how much time I have to write. And I was going to go for either 12,000 words or 13,000 words. I also kind of didn't want to do the video yesterday because I did not get to 13,000 words, but that's okay because I got over 12,000, so I just went for the 12,000 one. So I'm just going to change that to 12,000 words. So I'll have to put a sticker on that day. I left off at, my word count right now is 12,591 words. And I think today I'll try for the 13,000 words, but it will have to vary with how much time I had. Although I can write 1,000 words within a day on a good day. I got up early today, like at 6:30, so that's good. So yeah, so I'm just doing this. If you can see it, yeah, you can see it. That is just pretty much what I'm doing for both this calendar, and I'm so happy I found this and that I remembered that I even had this, because it can help with motivation. Anyways, so during page ripped. During yesterday's writing session, I wrote 920 words, and it's going really well so far. I just had kind of a downfall a couple days ago because I started getting a lot of doubts and just started to not care for my novel anymore, which I don't like because I have put, it is my heart and soul pretty much, and I'm sorry if you're hearing a dog barking, that is my dog. And probably my grandma's dog. But yeah, so I do love this story. I love my characters. I love the world that I've created, and to me, I find it unique. It deals with the 4 elements: fire, water, earth, and air, and which is born of those elements. I'm still pretty much kind of trying to figure some things out with that aspect, but there are also keys that represent and hold most of their power that each witch has, and there's something called an element hunter, where they have to go and retrieve, or they gain powers of the elements, and they have to go and get the key, and when they retrieve the key, it will power down the witch of the element, kind of, in a way. So our main character has to kind of stop all of them from coming together. And this will span throughout 5 or 6 books. Depending on if I want to do the kind of twist that I have, or plot twist that I have at the end. Because I have 4 witches, but I'm planning on adding a couple of extra something special in there. So that is kind of a small explanation. I want to do an all about my novel video on this, but that right there isn't even a full summary of my book, because it's very hard to explain. But I do have something written in here that can help a little bit. I should have written that down too. Darn. If I can find it. Aha. Okay. So these are all of my hunters' names. There, if I can read it. And then I have a little prophecy thing. I wrote it in pencil first, but then I changed it up, and it's 8 were called to the hunt, but 1 was chosen to fight to the death in the end. So our main character may or may not die, which will hurt to write because I love him and he's been a part of me for, all throughout high school and since I was 13. So now I am going to read you guys the quotes that I have from the very last thing that I wrote, and I love this quote that I wrote. So for these videos, I am not going to give any context or anything because I want to keep things kind of I want to keep you guessing in a way. As if to say what is happening next to them. But I will say right now that his best friend Eddie, who is another hunter, and one of his friends from the fairy kingdom, who is actually a satyr, they're all chained to the wall. Their arms are up, or they're chained like that. And yeah, so they're all chained, they're talking, he's trying to remember something, and one of the fairy guards comes up and it starts talking to them, because they were also friends, and I said I wouldn't give the context, but I guess I'm giving a little bit of context to you guys, and I'm just going to read the quote, so that this won't be a full 10-minute long video, which it probably will. Anyways, it is, bits and pieces are coming back to me now, but not clear. They are more like shady memories that you remember the next day after a long night of drinking in the pub. And that is Griffin Hale on trying to remember memories, or remember his past, because he lived 2 years in the fairy kingdom under a spell, because they kind of take your memories, and it's really fun to write. I'm trying to dive deeper this time in the 4th draft, with this part of the story, because it is kind of a subplot and a entry into the 4th book, because the 4th book is actually it deals all with this fairy kingdom, which is inside this forest, and it's a lot. Forests are big in general, but when you actually go inside of them, especially with this one being kind of in enchanted forest, it is on a lot bigger scale. Plus, there's a whole kingdom within this forest. And this was something that wasn't even in the first through second draft. It was something that, or first and second draft, it was something that I added in because I really wanted fairies. Plus, I have this little cute fairy statue that my aunt got me. I think it has my birthstone in there, but the camera doesn't do it well enough. It is gorgeous, and that just inspired me to actually add fairies in, and to add satyrs and centaurs and all of those fantastic beasts. Anyway, so that is it for the video right now. I'm going to be making probably a couple more because I want to start making writing videos, and we'll see how that goes because I'm not that great at teaching, but I do have some thoughts on some of my favorite writing topics concerning books. Yeah, so thank you for watching. You can click the subscribe button that will be on my face, and you can watch the other 2 writing vlogs, or I'll put these in a playlist and then put another, I have done one book review that I'll leave up in the cards, and then, or in the little I button either up here or up there, and then you can click right here for any more videos that I decide to put there. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on my face, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video later. Bye!